Hello again, collective. This is your girl, Virgo Moon Insights, and I'm back with another collective message for you guys. I have decided to do a reading for you. Well, I've decided to start doing love and relationships, right? I might throw in some finances and, what your person wants to say to you, those type of readings. But right now, I felt called to do love and relationships. I don't know why, because it's really not usually my thing, and not to say that there's anything wrong with that, just that usually that's not my thing. So I'm interested to see what comes out for you guys, what comes out for the collective. Just to let you know a little bit about myself, you can find me on Keen Psychics. And I do psychic readings as well as tarot readings on there. So if you want to book a reading with me, you can do that through Keen Psychics. I'm also doing a candle vigil for the ancestors. And you can find that and all of that information in the description below, as well as the 30-day novena for the St. Michael Chaplet. And I'll make sure to leave all of my information for you guys in the description box below, so you can know how to contact me. And if you have any questions, I'm always open to answering your questions, as long as they're brief. If you are interested in just one question, seriously, if it's a brief question and it's not like, oh, well, let me ask this question and then let me see if I can sneak in this question. If it's like a pertinent question and you feel like you are led to ask me and you just don't have the funds, right? And you just want to know one question, you can find me at labonterre.com. I will put that information in the description box as well. And you can find me there. Whoa. Clarifiers. Okay. All right. So I just want to get into this reading immediately. So at the present moment, I see I have five. I've got some major arcana out here. And lately I've been seeing a lot of like ups and downs and all arounds in relationships, right? And the world in general. Right now I'm in Libra season, right? We're all in Libra season, and we've got about 6 planets in retrograde, and by the time the month is over, we're gonna have about 2, right? And Mercury is one of them, right? So what I'm seeing is a happy, fulfilling relationship. Now, keep in mind, these readings may not be for everybody, so some of you may resonate with them and some of you may not. And that's totally okay. Like, I post videos every day, so you guys will be able to find something. And if not, there are amazing tarot readers and psychic mediums and the likes through various platforms that you can find, right? But I just want to say thank you, collective, for allowing me to like get into your energy today. And first of all, I'm getting that someone or some of you may be in a very fulfilling, loving relationship. Like, you feel like of all the options and choices that you've had in the past, this was the best decision that you've made. This was the best relationship choice for you. You could be in a relationship with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, or Libra, Aquarius. I'm getting Sagittarius again, Empress. So I'm getting also Libra again, or you're embodying these energies in your life in the present moment. And I feel like someone here has really truly honestly feels like they're in a fair, balanced, loving, committed relationship. um but there is a little bit of, I guess I want to say, ooh, we've got way more than that. We've got one, two, three, four, five, six major arcana. Okay. So someone here is in a healthy, loving, positive, fulfilling, stable relationship, right? Um, However, for some of you, I am getting a little bit of instability, right? So it's like an illusion because I'm getting the Seven of Cups, which is options, but the choices are really illusions, right? There's only really one choice for you. And I feel like some of you have decided that this choice is for you, and you're comfortable and you're happy with that, and you feel like it's a fair, balanced relationship. And so you're okay and you're fine with the choices that you've made. However, I see a lot of you going internally, going within to see where you are in your relationship in the present moment. And I do see a tower moment coming, whether this is something that you see coming or something you orchestrate, especially with the tower card here and the way that it is depicted in the Everyday Witch Tarot. She is holding her wand and she has destroyed the tower herself. So she has completely demolished this relationship, and she's okay with that, right? And she's stepping into her Empress energy. And I do see a divine counterpart here. I do see the Emperor and the Empress. So someone feels like they really are in a stable, happy, loving relationship. However, I am seeing some red flags with the Seven of Cups of choices and illusions and whatnot, and with the Seven and the Ace of Cups that I'm getting right here. I'm seeing that someone is walking away from a relationship. Someone feels like that is the fair, balanced choice, which is to walk away and to accept new offers, right? But I do see some of these offers showing up as very immature, very lacking, really. So it's like an empress is stepping away from an emperor, and that is actually balanced. That is actually just. There has been some illusion, some indecision, some mental prisons. And so that is the best choice that you feel like you're making for yourself. But it's hard really to find someone, I guess, right in this present moment that matches you equally, that's on equal footing. And for those of you who are in a fulfilling relationship, who feel like you have met your divine counterpart and you're not going away or anywhere, I just see a lot of communication, a lot of new opportunities coming forward, a lot of communication with others, like maybe new friends, going out, hanging out, enjoying life, really. I see also with the star card here some healing, and someone is going to therapy. I feel like someone is going to therapy, maybe some couples counseling or personal therapy, and that is going to bring about some real, healing, real positive healing in their lives. And it's really just this mental anguish and this mental strife that they're going. They feel trapped in a certain situation, and that situation, and they feel like is not bearing them good fruit, is not bringing stability into their lives, and it feels like they're going backwards instead of forwards. So in this relationship, I see a lot of watching, a lot of waiting, a lot of immaturity. To whomever it is that I am speaking to, I see a lot of immaturity. I see a lot of indecisiveness with the Two of Swords here. I see a lot of choices and options, and I see that you're going within to find your divine counterpart. But just keep in mind that I've been getting this Page of Swords a lot, and this could be somebody young who's just like, who thinks they know everything, right? But they really don't know too much. And they have all of these, like you see books in this Everyday Witch Tarot. They have all these books, and there's a lot of maps here with the Emperor and the Page of Pentacles. Like they're planning something, but they're not executing it in the right way. So someone could be in a relationship with a very immature person who really thinks that they know everything pretty much, and they don't know anything. pretty much. And it shows in their actions and their communication. It shows in their behaviors and their patterns. And with the Empress here, that's speaking about patterns, right? Life, death, and rebirth. And their patterns have just been showing that they come in with offers of love and new opportunities to you, but they kind of fall flat, right? So it's like making up to break up, breaking up to make up, and it's this constant like back and forth with that. And I see that, you know, you're not really walking away for whoever this is. You're just kind of like staying in a state of flux, right? Like you're in limbo with this Hermit card and with this Libra Justice card here. So this could be happening in the Libra season right now as we speak, or it's happened in the past for some of you. But I see you going within to kind of like, it's giving me hanged man vibes, to go within to just kind of like decide what it is that is, what are the good traits about this individual? What are the things worth keeping and worth saving? Like, so I don't see you trying to walk away from this person, but I do see that it, you know, there is work to be done in this relationship. And keep in mind, no relationship is perfect. But with the Tower, I do feel like some type of rapid, like, crown chakra information is coming in, like a you know, a lightning moment, a eureka moment is happening for some of you. Like, maybe this is better for me to walk away, because even if it looks like it's good, it doesn't feel good with the Eight of Swords here, right? It doesn't feel fulfilling. It doesn't feel like this is something I want to do for the rest of my life. I can hear some of you saying. And it's with this Empress, you're knowing that you're abundant by yourself. You're knowing that, yes, this person brings in 10 of Pentacles, but you're feeling like a Queen of Pentacles right now, and you're feeling like an Empress right now, right? So you're going within and you're finding your treasure. Your treasure is within, and you're learning that your truth is that you are abundant whether you are with this person or not, right? And so I feel like when you see that, you start to realize that maybe having or being in a relationship wasn't the end all begin all to begin with, right? I'm also getting for some of you, where was I? I'm also getting for some of you some work related accomplishments. Like, so you're gonna be getting some communication about a work situation in which brings positive, not positive messages, but positive like changes. I do see changes with, especially with the Tower. I do see changes. So it's like going within, and then that blind, you know, faith that everything will work out, right? You're stepping towards that truth, really. You're stepping towards that abundance here with the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like there may be like a woman involved with this situation. Like, there's a woman who may be offering you, this is work related. I don't know how it slipped into the love reading, but it might be important for some of you. There's a woman here offering you something in your work, but I feel like it's only to get closer to your partner. I hate when these things show up. And I really sometimes don't even want to say them because I don't like seeing certain things, but I got to tell you what I see. So what I do see is there's a woman who presents herself as stable and solid and grounded. And really what she's trying to do is just gather information on you, gather information on your partner, because your partner may be someone who is in a position of authority or someone who is very well liked and it has some sort of leadership role. And especially with the Emperor here and Justice, maybe this person can work in, like, you know, the government in some capacity, or they could be a lawyer of some sort, a judge of some sort. because I'm getting the Justice and the Emperor, so this is high authority. Especially if I got the Hierophant, I would definitely say this person is very high up there, right? Upper echelon. Mercury retrograde. But with the Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords, I'm kind of getting anxiety vibes, right? I'm kind of getting like this person makes you anxious anyways, so I would say trust your intuition. And with the Empress here, this, hate to break it to some of you also, like I feel like somebody is coming in. Somebody is coming in regardless that your partner has had their eye on for quite some time, and they match perfectly. So this is for karmics out there. The person that you are interested in, the person that you have been with for a while is leaving because their eye has been on someone else, and that someone else is very receptive to their affections and their attention, and they match them, their divine counterpart. So it's kind of leaving you, it's like you already sensed this, so it's leaving you in this mental anguish and this mental strife, right, in this mental prison, like you feel like you're in a box. Give me just a second. I literally lost my train of thought. I ordered some pizza, so it just came through. Anywho, I do see clearly that someone here is choosing to either step out of their relationship. So like I do see like a third party situation in which like somebody in your work environment or your partner's work environment they've got their eyes on each other, and it's leaving you in this state of like real anxiety. You've been watching them, right? You've been like really paying attention to how is this developing? How is this relationship going? Or also it could be that at night, at night they are going, like they're communicating, right? And you see this or you feel this or you sense this. Sheesh. You feel this or you sense this, and you're just like trying to figure out how to approach this person with it. And Lord, you're trying to figure out how to approach this person with it, and you feel like if you offer them some sort of like, if you make them feel comfortable enough, if you like, maybe you get them out and you loosen them up a bit, because with the Seven of Cups, I'm also seeing drinking, right? So if you probably loosen them up a little bit and get them to be relaxed, that they can tell you how they're feeling or what they're thinking, because your relationship with this person is where it needs to be. It's perfect, right? And in all actuality, they're really just trying to bring you this tower moment where eventually they're going to tell you that they don't want this relationship anymore, right? And for some of you, it's like, for some of you, you're meeting somebody and bam, you're falling in love instantly with the tower moment. It's like an instant attraction, instant love, instantaneous, and it kind of makes you feel a little childlike. Like it makes you feel like, oh man, I'm a little shy, I'm a little reserved, I'm feeling all kinds of emotions, and you're kind of like overthinking it, right? And you're overthinking whether or not this is something that is going to be worth it, if this is something that is really going to stand the test of time. And every time I do these readings, I swear I'm always getting these major, massive downloads. It's crazy to me. Like right now, I'm getting this massive download that for somebody, this is true. Like you met someone and they or you were in a relationship, and you're like thinking to yourself, well, I already have this abundant relationship, right? I'm already in this loving, fulfilling relationship with somebody else. But then you see this person and you immediately know that this is your person. And it feels like it's a divinely guided situation. And that's making you feel like you're mentally trapped, like you're in some sort of prison because you can't express your emotions. You can't express your feelings to this person. But the person that you're with sees this and knows this and recognizes that this person could possibly take you away from them. But keep in mind, if a relationship is really real, no one can take you from the other, right? So in this case, it's like this person's insecurities is kind of like clouding their vision with the Two of Swords, right? It's kind of like clouding their vision. And with the Justice blindfolded, it's like letting me know that this person is and then with the Eight of Swords blindfolded, it's letting me know that this person is really not clearly seeing that if this relationship is meant to stand the test of time, it will. Nobody can come in, nobody can break it apart. But I am seeing that there is potential with somebody else here for someone, and you know, and I mean that's kind of like divinely orchestrated. So I don't know if this is bringing in some type of more abundance or happiness into your current present relationship with this person, but they in their work environment are experiencing a lot of, like, I guess, hot and heavy. They're not doing anything about it. I don't see them actually doing anything about it. I just see them knowing that they have options. And if they wanted to, you know, take this person seriously, and if this person gave them the time of day, especially since both of them are looking at each other like, you may be it for me, that I would say is kind of a problem, because if this person can't have you, I mean, if you can't have this person, I do see you upset. I do see you throwing a fit. I mean, if you can't have this person the way you want this person, I see you losing it. And what I also see is that you lose it, and ultimately it affects you. It doesn't affect them, because this guy is going to go off, or this girl, or they are going to go off and be with this other person, and they're going to accept them with all their bullshit. With you being upset, with you throwing tantrums, they're going to accept it. So I guess it collective, I just inherently, I just feel like I've seen this before so many times, like with love relationships. And for some of you that are not dealing with this, like I said, like, you're in a divine counterpart relationship. It's divinely orchestrated. It's divinely guided. Or you're seeing someone for the very first time, and you're like, oh my God, this person is my wish fulfillment. This person is the person that I wanted to be with all of my life. I just didn't even know they existed. And you're meeting that person for the first time, right? But like, something about the relationship that you're in is toxic. And I think that there's so many blinders being put on, and I think that's what this blindfold situation is. There's so many blinders being put on you that you feel like you're in a happy, committed relationship, but it's really not. It's like an illusion with the Seven of Cups. It's an illusion. But also, this could be marriage with the devil here. This could be bonds and binding contracts, right? So someone here could be married. Someone here could be thinking of getting married. Someone here could be thinking of having, you know, a long-term relationship with someone else. And like I said, I do see a divine couple here, meaning like this was meant to be. And I hate saying the meant to be thing, because relationships take work, but that's what it's showing up as, like something that's you're leading, like as you're stepping one baby step at a time in your life, going through life, you meet someone and boom, they offer you this cup of love and you take it. So somebody here is really meeting the love of their life. And no matter what relationship that they're in at present moment, they're going to leave it for this person. Because I get the feeling that the moment they say, I don't want to be with you, everything hits the fan. Everything hits the fan, but that's also the same moment that they realize that they've been trapped, that they didn't like being watched, that they didn't like being observed with a fine-tooth comb, that they didn't like the immaturity, that they didn't like, you know, like always having to check in, always having to say, this is where I'm at and this is where I'm going. And that started to get really claustrophobic with the Eight of Swords, and making them feel like, okay, well, I'm your prisoner as opposed to your partner. And so that was the illusion, I guess. This person is showing up like they're bringing you this stability, but it's not really stability. It's just another mask that the devil's wearing, right? It's just another mask. And the devil has been coming out a lot. A lot. Like he's finally showing his face, and he's saying, I'm here, bitches. If you didn't know, I'm here. And that's what I'm getting. But I'm also, like I said, I'm getting somebody who's looking for solid commitment, somebody who's looking for a relationship that's going to stand the test of time. And judging by these cards, like I said, it can go so many different ways. I'm definitely not going to go into every single solitary way that it can go, because ultimately this is a reading for just a few of you, right? This is just a general message for a few of you. So keep in mind that this may or may not resonate with all of you, but I do see somebody walking away from a relationship, stepping into a divine counterpart relationship, and it's divinely orchestrated. I do see the devil here, like I said, so there could be some contracts, because the devil's in the details, right? And I see someone going within to really know what they want, and their justice ultimately is finding this person. Like, it's like an offering from the divine that this person and you should cross paths, right? And something happens, something around the home life, something around, maybe you live with this person or you don't. You could be in a long-term committed relationship and not be to get, like, live in the same space. But if you do live in the same space, I do see like a huge argument erupting between two people, and it like finally, it's like somehow, some way it clears the air. It clears the air with this Page of Swords. Like, it clears the air, and it allows someone to see that they've actually been mentally trapped. Like, what they thought this relationship was is not exactly what this relationship is, which forces them to go within and then to step into their, Empress energy of, I am the shit. I don't need you anyway. Especially with the Queen of Pentacles coming up. Like, I feel like this person is feeling like, oh, so it was you that needed me. I don't need you. And I hate saying that, because we all need somebody, but this person doesn't need any of this. And honestly, it's like a bad investment for some of you, but for some of you, it's, like I said, it could go either way, right? For some of you, it's a great investment to stay in this relationship because you feel like it's a balanced relationship. You feel like it's worth it. You feel like you deserve this relationship. This person deserves you, and you deserve them, and you're in your Empress energy, and they're in their Emperor energy, and it's a great investment for you. And you feel like you can be passionate and playful and joyful, and it's a wish fulfillment for you. And this person is constantly doting on you, loving on you, and showing you affection and attention. But with the Devil card out, I don't care who you are, that's letting me also know that there could be some toxicity in this situation. And I see a lot of drinking, actually. I see a lot of drugs, actually. I see a lot of drugs, because I have the Page of Cups, I have the Knight of Cups, I have the Nine of Cups, I have the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of addictions with the Devil here. So it really is, what is the relationship like without the drugs? Can you stomach each other without the drugs? Can you like really live in a fulfilling relationship together without the drugs, without the alcohol, without the excess sexual addictions? But there's addictions here. Whether you're addicted to each other, you're addicted to showing each other love, or you're addicted to following each other or spying on each other, whether you're addicted to the abundance that the relationship brings, whether you're addicted to the options that you feel like you have in the relationship, like you feel like this is your friend, you feel like this person is your lover, you feel like you can do anything with this person, but there's a lot of childish behaviors. And I feel like with the Star card here, it's like what you're manifesting in your 3D reality in this relationship, you could be manifesting so much more, so much better. And I feel like some of you are finally getting yourself out of this mental trap, getting yourself out of this self-inflicted, self-induced prison, because it's really not the other person. They're showing up as they're showing up, right? They're showing up as a controlling, manipulative person with the Emperor here. The Emperor is high authority, but they can also, the Emperor really signifies like the father figure, right? So there could be a couple here that have children, or have children around them, or deal with children on a regular basis. And he is an authoritative personality, right? And it's always like, I'm going to do what's best for us as a family, as opposed to I'm going to do what is right, right? So it's not always what is right. It is what is best and your feelings may not always matter. So I don't like that very much. When I see the Emperor in a relationship reading, I don't like that, because he really doesn't care about your feelings. That's not what he cares about. That's not the most important thing to him. What's the most important to him is what he feels like is best. And not, like I said, not necessarily what is best or what is right, but what he feels like is best and right. And with the Devil card showing up with the Emperor, that's letting me know that this person can be very toxic, very manipulative, very overbearing, right? So there needs to be some balance in this situation. And I'm feeling like with the Hermit and the Justice, that the only way for that balance to come about is for you to go within, and to be fair to yourself. So I see a couple who is actively fighting, and they need to know that it's okay and it's safe to fight fair. However, like I said, I'm seeing the Two of Swords, and then I'm getting the Eight of Swords. So I'm seeing Dark Night of the Soul. Like, I've been getting this a lot. A lot of people are like, there's this combative energy between people right now. And with the Justice card, it's just reminding us in the Star card to be fair, to fight fair, to remember that energies are like when you're pouring from two cups, and like you're trying to find how do you get the perfect mixture, right? Because oil and water don't mix, right? So will one cup have all the oil and the other cup have the water, or will you figure out some way somehow to be able to mix that? Because it's like creating gold out of lead, right? And what is the alchemical formula for that? And I know I don't see the Temperance here, but I do see the Justice card here, and the Justice in the Star card is giving me balance, right? But finding the balance between being practical, being divine, and finding that balance from within. So somebody here could be also out of balance. It could be one-sided, like one person is heavily into drugs and alcohol and the other person isn't, or the other person no longer is, or something about this is giving me real toxic type of vibes, especially when I'm seeing the Devil. Like I can't deny that. I can't say that doesn't exist, because the Devil is showing up, and the Devil with the Emperor is not a good sign to me. The Devil with the Tower is an even worse sign to me. So it's like with the Seven of Cups, the illusions, the choices, like this person does bring options, and they do bring choices, but are they good choices? Are they good options? And at first it looked like it could be such a loving, promising relationship, but it's like the mask that the Devil wears, right? And like I said, it can also come out as, it could also be for some of you that you are in all the choices and all the options and all the people that you could possibly be with, you found your fulfilling, stable relationship and your divine counterpart, and it's divinely orchestrated. Like, you meet each other and bam, you're just like, oh my God, I love this person. And you immediately want to commit, and you immediately want to like move in together and make all these great, great moments and memories together, and you have that ability to pick whatever cup. Your heart is in one cup, there's money, there's a nice loving home, there's all kinds of stuff with the Seven of Cups. But what is the right choice for you ultimately? This reading honestly went a little bit longer than I expected and anticipated, but I am getting that somebody is coming in with a new love offer very strongly, and they may be slow with it, and they may be like, I'm not getting breadcrumbing vibes. I am getting that somebody is gathering information to see how to approach you. For some of you, like, I do see them like, okay, what are their interests? What do they like? What do they dislike? How do I best approach this person? They seem to be pretty fulfilled in their own right by themselves. They keep showing up as this, cultivator, this magician of sorts, working with the divine with the Nine of Cups. And like, some of these cards for me feel like real high vibrational magician energy, because this is working with the divine. This is not actively like taking water and taking your wand and taking your coin and taking, your sword and creating something new, but this is really trusting and having faith in the divine, and the divine always comes through for this person. It's like uncanny, right? Every single time this person puts a call out into the universe, it's like it's always answered with the star card here. So this person is really blessed, and the person that's looking at this empress knows that, right? So for those of you who are dealing with a partner who is seeing somebody else, I'm just letting you know that they consider this person to be their person. They feel like this is a blessing. They feel like this is something they've waited for their whole life, and they feel like the relationship that they have with you, although it may be very loving, they are choosing to go in a new direction. And you really can't blame anybody for living their truth and for, following the path that pleases them and that makes sense to them, because overall you would have to do what is best for you too. So that is my general message for you guys, for the collective. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.